Jim, what do you feel went wrong this evening?
It was just a really below par performance from the standards that we've set all season. We were really poor in possession. We never really gained any control in the game, in particular the first half. Really sloppy, turning over the ball cheaply, and just never created a great deal throughout the course of the game. Second half, I thought we started quite brightly in the opening 5-6 minutes of that half, and got into some good areas, but again never worked the Airdrie goalkeeper at that moment, and really disappointed in the manner that we conceded the first goal. Something that we've done well all season is defend those set plays, and we haven't given too many goals up in those areas the whole campaign, but unfortunately today one of the players has switched off, dropped his man, and it's a free header in the middle of our box. We defend the first phase really, really well, get first contact, and then Airdrie managed to keep the ball alive, but they end up with a 4v3 overload in the box due to our slackness, and that's all I can put it down to. And then obviously we're 1-0 down, and we have to go and try and chase the game, and we have to push more bodies forward, and that's where the second goal comes from. Obviously we've left ourselves 2v1 at the back, trying to get back into the game and get done with that sucker punch.
Chance creation's not really something that we've struggled with this season, so what do you put that down to tonight?
Listen, I think tonight was an off night for everyone. I think that's what it boils down to. I don't think either goalkeeper has had a great deal to do up until Airdrie get the goal. I can't remember Jack Walton having too many saves to make, but on the flip side of that, we certainly didn't work the Airdrie goalkeeper enough. I just it's difficult sometimes in the immediate aftermath of a game where you haven't had an opportunity to analyse it. But from what I remember, I think we were slow in possession. I don't think we moved the ball quick enough. And then when we did get into those forward areas, I just thought our decision making and our creativity wasn't there. So it hasn't been something that I've had to say too often this season in games. But unfortunately tonight we were way below where we need to be, and we got what we deserved in the end, which was nothing.
You had a yellow shown in your direction. Dave Bowman also sent off in stoppage time. Didn't look like many people on the bench were too happy with the ref's decision throughout the full night.
Yeah, I mean, he's booked me for. I literally called his name, and I was just wanting to ask him how the Airdrie player wasn't, going to be booked for that tackle on the edge of the 18-yard box. But I never said anything. There was no dissent or anything on my part. I literally called his name, and he came over and showed us the yellow card, and the red card for Bo. I didn't see the incident, so I can't really comment on that.
Do you see it as a relief or a frustration that Wraith have also dropped some points tonight?
Yeah, I think that's been the story of the season so far, where we've not managed to get maximum points, and neither have they, and I think that will remain to be the case throughout the course of the season. There's no easy games in this league. As much as we'd like to think we can just turn up and bowl teams over, we know it's not as straightforward as that. Every team in the league is fighting and scrapping for something, and whether it's to stay in the division or whether it's to pick up points to get into the playoffs, and from our point of view, whether it's to pick up points to go and try and win a title, then there's always something on the line for everybody. And I thought Airdrie were good today in possession. I thought the shape of their team out of possession was very good, and I don't think we coped well enough with the pressure put on us when we had possession. And it's something that, as I said, we haven't had to say too often. But tonight was a real off night from our perspective, and we'll have to make sure that we can't have too many of them between now and the end of the season.
Yeah, how important do you feel it is to rectify the form here at Tannadice for the run-in?
Yeah, look, it's been a real disappointment. Our points return here at home hasn't been enough up to now, and of course there's still plenty of time to do something about that. But we have to do better here in front of our home fans. The supporters have been great. We understand their frustration at the end of the game, and we accept that. We're an honest group in there. The staff, the players, we're all together. And when we don't reach the levels that we know we're capable of, then we have to take whatever criticism comes our way.
That togetherness will help us bounce back, because it's a quick turnaround again away to Thistle on Saturday.
Yeah, look, we can't dwell on this too long. Obviously we've got another game in 3 or 4 days' time. It is only our 4th defeat in the league in 25 games. We are still top of the league. Of course we would love to have a 10-point cushion, but that's not happening this season because Raith Rovers are having a great campaign themselves. This is going to go right to the wire, but we're very much up for that.